What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day. Coach Leo here. Welcome back to another YouTube video. So if you're watching this, you know what is testosterone. But what is the connection between inflammation and testosterone? Guys, we need to understand that when our body is inflamed, our immune system goes into fight mode. And that stress signals your body to produce more cortisol, which is your stress hormone. And when cortisol is high, guess what? Testosterone gonna go down. So it's important to understand this, and it's important to understand what is causing inflammation in our body so we can fix it. So that's what I'm gonna explain in this video, and I'm gonna explain the 5 best food to reduce inflammation and boost your testosterone. So first, let's start what causes inflammation in our body. Inflammation is our body defense system, but when it stays active for too long, it becomes chronic, and that's when it starts killing your energy, your hormones, and your gains. We all know if our testosterone is low, we're gonna feel so tired. We're not gonna feel motivated to start the day. We're not gonna feel motivated to go to the gym. We're not gonna feel motivated to do anything. It's literally like our life just stopped there. We're not seeing any progress. That's why it's important to fix our testosterone. So once we fix this, what's gonna happen? We're gonna start building more muscle. We're gonna start gaining progress in our life, right? Because now we have more energy, we have more motive, we have more drive. We're gonna do more tasks every day, and that more tasks we do every day, guess what? The more progress in our life, the more results we're gonna see. So our hormones are the source of energy, and we are a source of energy. So by fixing this, we're gonna fix our life. Here are the 4 main, it's more than 4. Here are the main things that causes it. Processed food. Okay, first we need to understand that junk food, seed oil, sugar, fast food, it causes our body to react like it's under attack, because our gut is not designed to eat all this junk food. It's just killing us slowly. It's killing our hormones, it's killing our bacteria that is in our gut, right? So that's something we need to understand. It's hard to avoid junk food. It's all around us. I know, I understand. Even myself, I have some junk food sometimes. But, for example, I feel like I want to go out and eat like a burger. I choose a good place that I know they don't cook in seed oil. And I say 95% of restaurants out there, they cook in seed oil, and they use the same oil again and again. So choose a restaurant that is good. Even if you're gonna pay a little bit more, it's all an investment. Or you can get it and cook it at home. Okay, it's easy. Get organic minced beef, some butter, like lettuce, cucumber. You know, get a like a bread that's from a bakery. You know, there's no like chemicals inside it. You can make your own sauce at home with some avocado, some mustard. Easy, and that's something I always do. Lack of sleep. When you don't recover, your cortisol goes up, which triggers inflammation. We recover when we are sleeping. We build muscle when we are sleeping. We lose fat when we are sleeping. So we need to understand recovery is so important. And it's not just about sleeping 8 hours or sleeping 7 hours. It's about sleeping at 7 p.m. till 6 a.m. That's when our body produces growth hormone. I'm not telling you go to bed at 7 p.m. The last time I went at 7 p.m. I was like 11 years old, but I try my best to go early to bed. The earlier I go to bed, like usually 9 p.m., 10 p.m., you know, the better I feel when I first wake up. If I go to bed at 9 or 8 p.m., I can wake up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. and I'm full of energy. Give it a try. You're gonna feel it. High stress. We all have stress in our life with our work, if you have kids. It can be physical stress if you overtrain in the gym. So we need to know how to manage this. And for me, meditation was the best thing ever. So 5 minutes, 10 minutes meditation when I first wake up in the morning. And then if I feel like I need it during the day, I just sit down, I put my headphones, I get YouTube, just type morning meditation or evening meditation, before bed meditation, and just do it for 10 minutes. It's gonna be a game changer. Too much alcohol. We all know and we all feel it, right? That after we drink, we wake up, we're feeling bloated, we're feeling nauseous, we feel our face is puffy, and that's all inflammation. Why? Because alcohol is so toxic for our liver and our gut, and it's raising our estrogen. which is raising the cortisol, which is killing our testosterone. I stopped drinking and smoking 5 years ago. I said I want to stop, and then I stopped it because I understood this. Before, I didn't understand this. Now I understood it. And I believe that if you understand something that's bad for your health and your mind and your life, and you keep doing it, that's selfish. Okay, so that was the reason I stopped it. Bad gut health. If we have bad digestion, for me, I have IBS, but I manage it now. So we need to fix this, because when your digestion is weak or your gut bacteria are off, inflammation spread through your body, because everything starts from the stomach. Whatever we eat, it's going to reflect to our brain, to our body, to our life. So it's so important to fix our gut. Something I do every single morning: ginger, salt, lemon. I add glutamine, 10 grams to it. I mix it and I drink it, and I take probiotic. So that's something helped me a lot, especially I have IBS. There's a lot of food I can't eat, so this helped me a lot. Excess body fat. So the more body fat percentage we have, the more estrogen we're gonna have, the less testosterone we're gonna have. So it's so important to get rid of all the body fat that we have. If you're someone who have more than 10% body fat, the first main goal is to go down to 10% body fat. That's the main goal. That's the first goal. If you're a woman, 15% body fat is good. But as men, 10% body fat. Okay, that's your goal. Lack of movement. Being lazy and not training daily makes your blood flow slower and inflammation rise. That's why all my clients have a challenge every day to do 10K steps. 10K steps is walking like 1 hour, 30 minutes. If you do a job that demands physical activity, you're gonna do it easily. If not, if you work like me all day on your laptop, have 1 hour of your day with your wife, with your kids, go to the park, walk, you know. If it's super hot like here in Dubai, go to the mall. Okay, no excuses. Find 10K steps and do it. Last thing is environmental toxins. For example, plastic, pollution, chemicals from skincare or cleaning product. It's gonna mess with your hormone and cause inflammation. It's gonna raise your estrogen. It's gonna raise your cortisol, and it's gonna kill your testosterone. It's funny, but I'm talking now and I have my water bottle here. I understand. It's so hard sometimes to avoid these things, but that's why we need to replace all the bad things that we do with something else that's good, so we can do our best to balance this. Because, for example, water bottle, it's so hard to avoid this. I always get a glass bottle, but it always breaks, right? So that's the thing. Like, I need to drink with a plastic water bottle, but there's a lot of stuff that I avoid. For example, the beard oil I use, it's organic. I do castor oil. A lot of stuff like the toothpaste that I use, it's charcoal. So there's a lot of stuff that we can avoid, and there's a lot of stuff we can add to our lifestyle that can help us. For example, that's what I'm gonna talk about next. There is 5 food, and that's something I always eat every day that helps me with reducing the inflammation and boosting my testosterone. So as I said, there's a lot of stuff that we can't avoid, right? But there's a lot of stuff that we can do. For example, berries. At least we need 100 grams of berries every day in our diet. It's so important. Blueberries, even pomegranate, even cherries, even strawberries. I think strawberries is count as berries. I don't know. But I have like mixed frozen berries every day in the morning. I put it in my smoothie, or I do cream of rice. So I make sure I have 100, sometimes 150 grams. It's so important. And believe it or not, frozen berries are way better than fresh berries. So that's something I read, because I think when they pick it up frozen, they just freeze it straight away. They don't add some like chemicals to it, and they ship it, so it's more fresh and it's healthier. Fatty fish like salmon. I take omega-3 every day as supplement, but I make sure I eat at least 3 times a week salmon. And sometimes I get smoked salmon with my breakfast, like maybe 5-6 times a week. Olive oil and avocado. Healthy fat that helps your body make testosterone. Olive oil, avocado, olives. It's so important to add it to your diet, but make sure you're tracking your macros, because olive oil and avocado, it's all fat, good fat. It have a lot of calories. So make sure you're tracking this. eggs, especially the yolk, the yellow part of the egg, it's packed with vitamin D, cholesterol, and amino acid your body uses to make testosterone. At least have 5 eggs every day. At least. At least. It's so important. Each egg have, think, 6 or 7 grams of BCA, if I'm not wrong. That's a lot. That's a lot. And eggs are one of the main things that's gonna help you with your cholesterol. Guys, we need to understand that cholesterol is what going to feed our hormones. I know they've been telling us that cholesterol is bad, it's gonna kill us, but who understand. Turmeric, natural anti-inflammatory that reduce cortisol and helps hormones. So basically, guys, I have spices: ginger, turmeric, cinnamon. I add it to my cream of rice in the morning. Garlic. So all these herbs, turmeric is the one of the best. Add it to your when you seasoning your chicken or seasoning your beef. I think turmeric is good with minced beef. Just add a little bit of it on each meal. Like when you're cooking it, it's gonna make a huge change. So basically, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. There is a part I added here about how TRT can reduce inflammation. I'm gonna do another video. It's gonna be separate. So I have a challenge for the next, I think it's 25 days now. It's a 30 days challenge that I'm gonna post every day on YouTube. So if you're new to this channel, if you reach here, I appreciate you watched it, you enjoyed it, you took some value, and apply it. Because information without applying is just waste of your time. Come on, guys, let's go.